It's time now to review headlines of today's newspapers, of course, with Aaron. I think we should start with this day. That's the newspaper of record. This day on Saturday. And the lead story here says, Bleak Christmas. Prices of goods, services continue steep rise. Nigerians living in dark times, says Nigerian Labour Congress, NLC.
This was the question you were asking, Mr. Okechukwu.
Absolutely, which he cleverly avoided.
Because this was the question.
Repeatedly he was asked, and cleverly he avoided it. I can understand, I mean, it's part of the government, and he probably didn't want to address issues that will make the government look bad. But there's no hiding the facts. Just like you said, this is the reality. The reality as at today, Christmas Eve, isn't it? Is that Nigerians are on queue every time. And even in getting to buy the fuel, it is not the normal price. People are now buying 250, 270.
I can almost be a prophet and say that people will spend their Christmas celebrations in queues around
at fuel stations. Things that we thought that we have left behind. And things that even, members of the Buhari administration will say that, we are no longer in those times, in those periods that
they posted about. I will never forget.
But absolutely.
The first Christmas, that was in 2015.
Yes.
They said that they made a whole lot about noise about the fact that this is a sharp difference from the Jonathan administration that Nigerians were not spending their Christmas in queues, and we're not coming into the new year with the whole recurring fuel crisis.
And in fairness to them, for many of the 7 years that we have had, nothing like that happened. How ironic, therefore, that in Buhari's last Christmas and New Year, this is what we're experiencing.
And it's biting really hard.
It's horrible. It's horrendous.
Really hard.
So that's a major story. From this day. Oil spills on the window. Oil spills. Shell set to pay 15 million euros. Euros compensation to Niger Delta farmers, which is a good one.
Yes, it is.
Confirms installation of leak detection system on 20 pipeline segments. I think we should take another paper because of the time that we have.
All right.
To be Tribune?
Saturday Tribune. In the Saturday Tribune, the headline there says 2023 election. Atiku challenges Tinubu to debate. It says in the Nigerian Tribune, by the way. All right. Because the writer there says APC condemns cardinal killings, troops kill 10 bandits, destroy camps in 3 LGAs, local government areas. So
this open challenge from Atiku's camp to Asiwaju's camp, do you think that the APC candidate will dignify it with a response?
I don't think so. And it's a bad precedent. We've said it time and time again. This is not probably TV stations trying to, for some particular reason, set an agenda, or probably favor one party over the other, or a candidate over the other. This is an opportunity to engage with Nigerians. Tell Nigerians what you have in store for you. That particular notion that you do not need to address the electorate before you get elected has to stop. If we do not stop that trend, it is bad for our democracy. Because
what the people in Asiwaju's camp, what they are saying is that he's not running away from speaking to Nigerians. That what he has done is that he has devised his own type of town hall meetings, and that he's been meeting them regularly. I think 2 days ago or something. Was it yesterday or 2 days ago? He had another town hall meeting with entrepreneurs, where he made certain.
The question is this: what
I'm trying to say, Aaron, is that even the Atiku camp acknowledges, that, and say that yes, you have been having your own thing, but that's prepared. That's that they're looking for something that you will sit down with other candidates, like Atiku, like Peter Obi, like Kwakwanso, the top 4 ones, without any prepared texts or speeches, and at any fora that you may prefer. It doesn't have to be a TV station. If it's going to be a TV station, it can be where you prefer. But what is important is that all these other gentlemen are ready to debate. And they think that if Asiwaju indeed is the frontliner, he should come and debate with them and choose where, when, and how, and that they are ready. I think that it's a fair challenge.
People have the some, maybe rightly so, but because people have the misconception that several of people seeking political office have the mindset and probably the erroneous belief that they do not need to answer to anybody, that they will do their thing and win the elections regardless. It has played out quite all right for several people, because this is not the first. He's not the first to decline.
That's how it has always been. Most frontliners or sitting presidents since 1999 have always declined to debate with the others. Even President Buhari, when he was seeking to become president, attended the debate.
Yes.
Jonathan didn't. But then when he became president,
that's what
he said no.
So it's sad that we always find ourselves at that particular point. And I'm saying that
I think there's still 2 months.
The political landscape is
rule it out.
The political landscape is changing, and as it's changing, people will start seeing that there is a lot of gulf between where they are and where they should be, and by so doing, they would start opening themselves up to engage with more people when they know that they will need to actually campaign vigorously if they want to get the votes.
Absolutely.
Let's see how it goes.
Well, I mean, we've run out of time, but if you look at the cover of Punch and that of The Guardian, it's all about the fact that it looks like a bleak Christmas, unfortunately.
Christmas.
Punch says Yuletide, aviation fuel, petrol scarcity, insecurity, compound travelers, woes. The Guardian says Christmas, Buhari under fire. Over high cost of living. You can't run away from that reality.
You can't run away from that.
And
it's staring you in the face.
Any decent government will address it, speak about it, and reassure the people that you are ruling over.